I should have never opened that door, because what I saw inside still haunts me. If anyone is hearing this, please listen carefully. Everything I'm about to tell you is true. It was just a regular Tuesday night in my apartment building. The carpeted hallways, the humming vending machine, and the flickering exit sign. All the things you get used to in an average American apartment. I lived on the 7th floor, right next to apartment 7B, a unit nobody had lived in since 2018, when the tenant inside vanished without explanation. The building sealed the place off. People stopped asking questions until the knocking started. At exactly 11:43 that night, I heard 3 slow knocks coming from 7B sharp. Deliberate, the kind of knocks that feel like they're aimed at your spine. I stepped into the hallway and heard a whisper slide under the door. It said my name. No one should have known I was out there, and no one should have been inside 7B. The whisper came again. Help me! Then clearer. Please. And the voice sounded exactly like mine. My elderly neighbor cracked open his door, looked at me with fear in his eyes and whispered, "If you ever hear knocking in this building, walk away. This place doesn't echo voices. It copies people." Before I could ask what he meant, he slammed his door and locked it 3 times. Back inside my apartment, I tried drowning the fear with the TV, but the knocking followed me. This time, from inside my bedroom wall. Then my own voice whispered, "Let me out." I ran into the hallway onward, and that's when I saw it. Apartment 7B's door was open. A thin slice of darkness breathing cold air. A smell of dust and mold crawling out of it, and someone breathing inside against every instinct. I pushed the door open and stepped inside. The unit was empty. Bare floors, no electricity, just a trail of dusty footprints identical to mine. They led into a small storage room where a cracked, full-body mirror stood alone. I stepped closer and froze. My reflection didn't move with me. It just smiled. "You took long enough," it whispered. "I've been waiting for you. I want your place." The mirror rippled. My reflection tried to step out. I broke free, slammed into the hallway, and ran. Behind me, the door snapped shut like a trap. I turned around, and the number on the door had changed. It no longer said 7B. It said 7A. My apartment. I rushed inside and saw my reflection standing in my living room, relaxed, comfortable, smiling. "You left me in there too long," it said. "Now I get to live." The lights flickered, and the world went dark. When I opened my eyes, I was inside the mirror, trapped, watching the reflection walk away, living my life, eating my food, using my phone, breathing my air, living as me. But here's where everything changed. The reflection wasn't alone. There were others in my apartment, people who looked almost human, but their skin was pale, their eyes completely black, their movements wrong. They whispered to my reflection like they'd been waiting for him, and then I heard something chilling, not from the mirror, but from behind me. A voice that did not sound like me. It said, "You're not the first, you won't be the last, and when your replacement is done with your life, we're coming for the people you love next." I turned and saw another figure trapped behind the mirror with me, someone who'd been there far longer, someone who knew what was coming. And before I could speak, the mirror began to crack, not breaking outward, but breaking inward, pulling us deeper. And then the last thing I heard was, "Knock, knock, knock." But this time, It wasn't from the hallway, it was coming from inside the mirror behind me. And whatever is knocking is trying to get in.
Tap subscribe and turn on notifications. Part 2 drops soon, and that's when the real nightmare begins.